it's Charlie from Daily Motor, and today we've got the sound system demo of the 2022 Infiniti QX60 and its 17-speaker Bose Performance Audio Series. This is going to be an in-depth review. We're going to take a look at the infotainment system, take a look at audio controls and adjustments, speaker locations, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and then we're going to get out on the road and listen to these sample tracks while we're rolling, and I'll give you my thoughts at the end. If you don't care about any of that stuff at the beginning, you just want to hear the music, click ahead in the video. We've got chapters to get you right to the tunes. And if you're tired of hearing the same music week in and week out, consider signing up to become a Daily Motor member. There we've got user-recommended tracks, we listen to copyrighted music, and it helps support the channel. So if you're interested, check the link in the description or the join button to sign up to become a member. Before we get started, let's hop out and take a look at it. Entirely redone for 2022 Infiniti QX60. Looking sharp, running smooth. We haven't gotten any time to drive it yet, so this will be a little bit of a first impression drive for us. But once we do get the car back to DMHQ in Michigan, we'll be doing a highway fuel economy test and a DM test drive, so keep a lookout for those. Now, we always do these tests with lossless, uncompressed WAV audio files on a USB stick plugged directly into the system. We also have high-quality Roland binaural microphones in both of my ears, giving you the most realistic audio system demo on YouTube, and we recommend listening with headphones. We also do the test with the sound settings set to their factory defaults, so let's take a look at those now. New infotainment system for Infiniti, no longer using the two-screen setup. Go here to menu, settings, sound. You've got adjustments for bass and treble, as well as your standard front, rear, left, right, fader, and balance. Let's go through those now. It is surprising to me that there's no mid-range adjustment. In fact, for a luxury vehicle and a premium audio system like this, I would expect at least a 5 or a 9-band equalizer, but you at least got bass and treble. On top of that, you've got Audio Pilot, and that will adjust the sounds as you get moving to compensate for road and wind noise. Centerpoint, which creates a kind of a surround experience. Let's go through that now. We've also got driver's audio stage, so that should focus the music a little bit more in front of the driver. Let's turn that on and off. So I'm going to test with Centerpoint and driver's audio stage off, because that should give a more accurate representation of how this music was meant to sound. Audio inputs in the new QX60. You have your standard AM/FM, Sirius XM satellite radio, USB-A and USB-C, like having both of those data ports, Bluetooth, wireless compatible Apple CarPlay, and just wired Android Auto. What does that mean you're missing? Well, you don't have a 3.5mm auxiliary input jack, you don't have wireless Android Auto, and that is about it. Well, not too bad. For audio controls, you've got this nice volume knob here, good clicks, easy to reach, and then you have volume on the left side of the steering wheel. Track selection, you can use these kind of capacitive touch buttons there. If you're on the media screen, you can use the touch screen, and you've got left side of the steering wheel right by volume where they belong. Speaker locations, as I said, this is a 17-speaker system. Let's see if I can keep track of where all these speakers are, so bear with me. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And coming in back, yeah. 10, 11, 12, 13. Pop this open. Way back in the D pillars, you have, it's going to be hard to see, but you got 14, 15 back there. And under the cargo area, 16, 17, 2 subwoofers. Android Auto and Apple CarPlay demonstrations. Let's start out with CarPlay. Right here, already brought up. Looking very rich and vibrant. Decent refresh rate as well. Decently responsive. There's your home screen. There's Apple Maps, Apple Music, and your settings screen. Very responsive, and you get a little bit of detail over here on what audio you're listening to on the main system. How about Android Auto? There we go, Android Auto coming up. Now, it's not the widescreen version of Android Auto. This is still Infiniti screen over on the right, but you've got your Google Maps. There, come on. Maybe? It's supposed to be YouTube music. This actually seems to have frozen on us. So, that's not a fantastic mark. Can we unplug Android Auto? There we go. Let's try plugging it back in. I suppose it's possible it was my phone that froze up, but either way, here it is. Now we're back. We've got YouTube music right there. Go home, down to settings. All right, let's get this stuff put away and get out on the road.
get a sound system right. It takes the right hardware and then also the right software tuning. Sometimes I'll have a car that I love the way certain things sound with the speakers. I can tell the speakers have a lot to do, like a lot of capability, but they're just balanced weird. And then other systems I can tell, well, the balancing is pretty decent, but the speakers are just too cheap to really live up to it. This system is the former. It's got a lot of good speakers and a lot of good hardware around it. The balancing choices are just strange, and I'm really surprised because I actually think I like the audio in the QX55 better than I'm liking this one. It's sitting too strong in the upper mid ranges. There's not enough low end carry with the system, and I noticed that if I turn the treble down like 3 or 4 clicks and bass up one, it does sound a little bit better, but I need to be able to adjust something in the mid range too, and I can't, and that's frustrating. Speaking of bass, for this next one, turn the music all the way, the bass all the way up, see how it sounds. subwoofers, and maybe the subwoofers too, aren't doing a little bit more in the mid-range bass. My thoughts on the 17-speaker Bose Performance Series sound system here in the 2022 QX60. Again, I really thought I was going to like it more. There's just something weird with the mixing, and it's making it so I'm not getting that satisfying whole round sound to my music. It's more sharp, and I'm not caring for that much. So for that, it's getting a B. Bit surprising. I definitely think I liked the QX55 better. Maybe it's just the day. Hopefully we get more time in this car and I can listen to some other songs, but not loving it. It's decent, but you got to add that multi-band equalizer for a car at this price point. Thank you all so much for watching. If you do want to see more on the QX60, keep an eye on Daily Motor. We'll have more content in the future, and we'll see you on the next one. I'm Charlie from Daily Motor, and as always, drive on.